Year. Just wanted to start off this new year, wishing you guys hopefully a good 2023. Thank you for subscribing to my little channel here. And hopefully I'm giving you guys some useful information. If not, comment below, chat me, let me know how I can clarify things or make things better. Hopefully I can put up more videos this year if my normal work is not too busy. I was pretty slammed during the winter last year with work, so I didn't really get a chance to post any videos during the Christmas time season. Anyways, today I just wanted to start off with a relatively important video because it's going to frame how I guess my future videos, because my Gweikecloud now is one of the older models, and that's going to obviously affect my cutting speeds, settings, light burn stuff. So what you may be getting if you have if you ordered more recently, you may have a newer machine that actually performs a lot better than my older one. So this video is sort of like I don't know what the word is for it, but a side note, I guess, that I'm going to refer to in my newer videos if I do like cut setting videos or like engraving setting videos. Those are all going to be different from what you guys may have, unless you have the same machine I have. So on my screen here, I have on the left side the Gweikecloud corporate website, and then the right side is my comparison chart. Really rudimentary. I just kind of slapped this together in Photoshop just to give you guys in comparison. So last year, as I was talking to just random, I'm going to call it GC now, GC owners, just for short. As I was talking to just random people, I noticed that a lot of people I talked to were having wildly different settings than I was having. In fact, they were a lot faster and a lot better than what my settings were. So that got me a little bit suspicious in terms of what GC was doing in the back end. So I believe, along with a couple other owners, believe that Gweik had continuously and secretly, not secretly, but I'll just say continuously upgraded their machines without letting anybody know what was up, or without naming it like Gweikecloud version 2 or something like that. So what is sold now on the website looks to be the same as what was sold to me in January 2022 when I first bought my machine, but it actually isn't. So my machine, so this affects the basic and the pro. So my machine is a basic, and the pro is exactly the same machine, I believe, but just with the rotary included, and a few little like toggle switches on the inside. But otherwise, the tube is the same, the power supply is the same, the build is the same, the little hole at the bottom is the same to put the rotary. Even I have a little hole at the bottom of my machine. So mine, I'm gonna call it, for lack of words, pre-summer 2022. So these machines, my machine came with the external air filter box with the Hylea ACO-003 air compressor built into it. And GC did market it as quote unquote a built-in air assist solely because they included the air filter box with it. So it was built in, but not really. It wasn't built into the main machine unit itself, but it was built into the air filter box that you got for free that was included. So it was kind of a play on marketing words, I guess. And my machine came with the older 20 MA PSU, and I verified this by running my machine at 100%, and I clocked out at 20. And my machine could cut 3 mm birch plywood between 50 to 60 power, between 5 to 8 millimeters a second. So those were the speeds I was getting. So during the summer, I was talking to random people, and they were actually cutting a little bit faster than I was. They were cutting around, oh man, I didn't type it here, but we'll just put one here too. They were cutting 3 millimeter birch in like 30 millimeters a second, or even one lady I was talking to was like 15 millimeters a second, which was like double my speed. And so I was talking to GC, and these machines were also coming with the quote unquote built-in air assist that was built into the external air filter box. Um, so outwardly, they would look the same as my machine. Some of them actually started having a red emergency button on the outside, which I didn't have, but some machines didn't. So during this time, it was kind of a little hybrid hodgepodge. You didn't know what you would get when you ordered a GC and which version you would get. But these machines were coming with a new 24 mA PSU, a milliamp PSU, and I verified this with GC tech support that the new PSUs that were replacing the 20 milliamp PSUs that I had in my machine were the new 24 milliamps, and these two were still these two types of machine, the pre-summer ones and the summer ones, were still driving the same tube. So the tube was exactly the same. So I assume the new PSU, the new power supply unit, was driving the same tube a little bit harder, but that also meant that you were getting higher, faster cut speeds and things like that because you were putting more power through the laser tube. And then we have when the OM Tech Polar was released, which is a clone basically made by Gweikecloud for OM Tech, kind of post summer fall when it was released or announced. Those actually did come with a true built-in air assist. It's one of these I don't know what you call it, this centrifugal fan that was sitting inside of the machine on the right side, just above the water tank or the coolant tank. And these also did come with a 24 mA PSU, and these were cutting very fast, 60% power, around 30 millimeters a second with light burn. And so so there's 3 machines. I just wanted to do this video saying that I have one of the older machines, so all my settings are going to be skewed depending on what your machine is. And I will reference this video as I do more of those types of videos. So jumping back to the summer 20, or let's say, well, let me show you what it looks like. So the OM Tech Polar machines, let me see if I could grab this video here. I'm gonna put it on silent because we don't need. So they had the red emergency stop button in the front. So I'm talking about a post-summer 2022 machine because I'm guessing GC was trying to align their production line with the OM Tech Polar, so they didn't need to do 2 different things. So everything is the same on the inside, except here you can see the centrifugal fan, the 35,000 RPM air assist that's actually built in now. So the summer 2022 machines didn't have it. They still had it in the air filter box that was external. And on the back of the machine, here's another video. Thanks to a fellow GC owner who sent this to me. I won't name any names. So in the back, you can see that this is a little bit different from mine. Just a little bit, not too much. But on this side, you can see that GC was still using the same case design, but they plugged all the air assist holes that came on my machine. So my machine and the pre-summer 2022, the summer 2022 machines all had these ports open, or at least one of them. I think was it one of them? No, 2 of them. So because one was the power port for the air filter box fan and to run the air pump, and then the other one was actually to feed the air into the machine. So at least 2 of these ports were actually open. But as you can see now on the post-summer OM Tech Polar era machine, that they're all plugged up, but they're using the same case. And I guess the new machines also had the camera USB built in. They streamlined that, which is, I guess, a nice touch. Anyways, so that's a comparison of what the machines look like nowadays. I'm still seeing people get the summer 2022 machines with the red emergency stop button, so they still have the external air assist. So I think it's, I don't know, maybe GC is still shipping out like whatever old new stock they have until they run out, and then they'll start shipping these with the built-in air assist. Now I'm not sure if these OM Tech Polar era machines still come with the external air filter box. I don't know, but again, this video is just to say that these 2 newer machines with the newer power supplies, they do cut a lot faster than my machine. So going forward, when and if I do a settings type video, your results will vary because I have the old machine and I am jealous of you guys who have the newer machine. But yeah, just wanted to get this informational video out. I hope I didn't miss anything. So this applies for both the basic and the pro, as both, I believe both machines, the core machine itself, I don't care, not talking about the rotary, are actually the same unit. Yeah, hope I didn't miss anything. Stay tuned for more videos. Post comments down below. And I'm gonna try to get more videos out. I'll probably, no guarantees. I have a couple of improvement videos to release. Whether or not they actually improve your machine, I don't know. Results will vary. I have a couple of, I guess, settings videos that I'm thinking about doing. If you want to see anything, just let me know, and maybe I can just get that in the queue too, if I get a break from work. All right, that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.